You guys, so this is a follow-up video to my review on chapter 631. You obviously saw the review, but I labeled it as great. I don't know if you noticed that. I labeled it as great for nostalgic reasons, mainly nostalgic reasons, because I thought that the character dynamics that existed amongst the members of Team 7 had been absent for so long, and, I just thought, hey, what the fuck? I missed that. Nevertheless, some problems have come to my attention, and there are some problems, and you guys, a lot of you have been posting that in the comment section, and it's good to talk about these problems, and that's what I'm going to be doing, because if you don't talk about the problems, there's no room for critical thinking, there's no room for analysis, and there's no room for growth, and if there's no room for growth, then why the fuck are you alive? The way I'm going to structure it is I'm going to talk about these problems from least important to most important. So here we go. Let's start with the least important. The whole Hinata-Sakura situation, like I said, it's in Kishi's best interest to keep things interesting, because it just ups popularity, it ups sales, it ups a lot of things, and it's just good. It's a good marketing strategy. And that's on both sides. Whenever he does something with Hinata, fans go crazy. Whenever he does something with Sakura, fans go crazy. Can we at least agree that Naruto could have been more respectful towards Hinata and her feelings? Like, not have her moment, hold hands or whatever. By the way, hold hands after she pulled him out of a broken emotional state, gave him a really good speech, pulled him up, and yeah, have the little moment, and then just have Naruto say, yeah, she's kind of my girl, like Sakura, she's kind of my girlfriend. Can we agree that that was kind of disrespectful, especially when she's, around to hear that? If I were Sakura, I would have punched him in the nuts. Be like, what the fuck, Naruto, you're just holding hands with somebody else like 5 minutes ago. Or like an hour ago, something like that. I invite you for a second, just forget all the pairing bullshit, forget all that, and just imagine that you're in Hinata's place. Imagine you have like this moment with somebody that you really like, okay, this moment that you think is kind of special in its own way, and then an hour later, the guy or the girl that you really like is saying that somebody else is their girlfriend or boyfriend. Bottom line is, I'm okay with the moment. I just think it could have been a little bit more respectful, but that's it. Moving on. Number 2. Hashirama's and Madara's homoerotic urges. If these two were the spokesmen for gay marriage, like pro-gay marriage, to get passed, the United States would have passed that shit a long time ago. And look, listen, a lot of people have come at me in the past, writing comments telling me, oh my gosh, Sawyer, you make so many jokes, you don't take anything in Naruto seriously. Yo, shut the fuck up. Listen, ever since Tobi got revealed to be Obito, you have to approach Naruto with a sense of humor. Like, you have to. It's fucking Obito. That's all I gotta say. The Rin that died was also an imposter because she died and she was never meant to leave this world. Hello? You do realize people die eventually, right? Like, even if Rin had returned Obito's feelings, I mean, what? They would have gotten married, she would have gotten old, her teeth would have fallen out, and she would have died. Then what? Like, was he going to say, oh, I spent my life married to an imposter? Bottom line is, please try to have a sense of humor when you're reading Naruto. Just please try. At least try. Because I bet Kishi has a sense of humor. You think he's drawing all those Madara faces so that you can just take that shit seriously? Like, really? Like, I mean, come on. Like, even during the Hashirama flashback, he had a joke about Madara not being able to pee in front of Hashirama. Come on. The final point are actually 2 points weaved in together regarding Sasuke's character development and the Edo Tensei. So basically the argument is that Sasuke's character development has been ruined thanks to the recent choices that he's made, i.e. turning to the good side and i.e. wanting to become Hokage. I agree with that to a certain extent. The only problem is I don't think Sasuke's character development was ruined this late. I think it was ruined a lot earlier, when he saw Itachi jumping through the trees and then went on to follow him earlier. But even then, I think I might rephrase that. I don't think that his character development got ruined, because how can you ruin character development? It's either there or it's not there. That's how I see it. Like, unless the character all of a sudden just goes insane and can't remember who he is. In Sasuke's case, I think it's more accurate to say that his character development didn't get ruined. What got ruined was the build-up of his character. So the build-up of Sasuke's character got ruined when he saw and when he started to follow Itachi through the trees. And what do I mean by character build-up? Bam! See how evil this motherfucker looks? like he's about to slaughter innocent puppies. That's gone. The problem here is that Kishimoto spent a shit ton, and I mean a shit ton of time, pushing Sasuke further and further into the darkness. Gradually, but like, he was really deep, okay? To the point where you thought, like, the guy is irredeemable. The only person who didn't think that he was irredeemable was Naruto. You as a reader, you're like, holy shit, Sasuke is lost. He's completely lost it. He even said, like, my eyes, I've closed my eyes. They're always in the darkness and all this stuff. And at the same time, you're like, this is some deep shit. But at the same time, that automatically makes Naruto's goal that much more valuable and that much harder. You would have eventually reached a point in which if Naruto somehow managed to take his friend out of the darkness and save his friend, it would have been epic as fuck. Okay? And he would have fulfilled the promise of a lifetime that he made to Sakura. What's going to happen with that? Well, the problem is that it doesn't seem like that's going to happen anymore. At least that's what I can gather from what Sasuke has been saying. Like, unless he pulls a kunai and tries to stab Naruto in the back, like, holy, I cannot believe he did that, fucking traitors type of shit, then we're back. But as of right now, it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. The fight, the final fight will be epic. No doubt about that. But the meaning has been lessened. Because it's not about saving a friend from himself. And I think that's what made the part 1 fight really epic. It's not about that anymore. It's more like, we got a Republican, we got a Democrat. They want to be president. Yeah. Let's see who can win in a fist fight, you know? A much more epic fist fight. Like, you got jutsus and all that shit, but you get my point. Actually, a more accurate comparison would be like either a Democrat or a Republican versus like a terrorist. I do wonder, in terms of the story and how it was planned out, I do wonder if Kishimoto had planned Sasuke's shift before, you know, from the get-go, or if he just kind of wrote himself into a corner in the sense that Sasuke was just so deep into darkness that he couldn't come up with a way of having Naruto save him. So he just said, well, fuck it. I guess I'll have Itachi and Hashirama talk some sense into it. Because all those openings and endings of Naruto and Sakura staring into the water, thinking about Sasuke and getting all depressed, that's over. Like, those openings and endings, when I watch them now, they don't make sense anymore. My final point about the Edo Tensei comes in the form of a question. Basically, do you think that the overusing the Edo Tensei, has it been worth it, story-wise? Because think about it, the Edo Tensei has caused a lot of shit to progress or digress in the story. Like, look, if Itachi hadn't been brought back, Sasuke wouldn't have followed him. Sasuke wouldn't have gotten confused. The Kages wouldn't have been brought back. And I know the Kages look epic, and yay Hashirama, and yay Tobirama, and Minato, and, you know, everybody. But think about it. Look at all the things that the Edo Tensei has caused to happen. I'm not talking about bringing back Madara. Madara is legit. He's justified. And, you know, because you need a badass villain by the end of the story so that, you know, it makes the audience be like, oh, what's good? Like, how are the good guys going to win? So I'm okay with that. My point is this. If death in the Naruto world had the same meaning that it does in our world, Sasuke would still be a fucked up individual, and Naruto would still be wanting to save him. Because think about it. Itachi wouldn't have been brought back. The Kages, Hashirama would not have been able to answer Sasuke's question. And the story wouldn't have been altered all that much. But now it's changed quite a bit. It's up to you to decide on whether you think things have changed for the better or for the worse in terms of the story. If you ask me, personally, I would have wanted things differently. But change is change, and sometimes you just gotta roll with it. But tell me, those are my thoughts. Tell me yours. I leave you with these thoughts. Thank you for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.